Hello guys, welcome to Motion Design Maker. Let's animate the heart using CC particle world effect. Let's import the background and heart PNG. Now add a solid layer and rename it as red particles. Go to Effects and Presets, search for CC Particle World and drag and drop it to the solid layer. Let's off the grid here. Now on the 3D layer for the red particles layer. Add a null object and on the 3D layer for it. Now we need to connect the particles to the null object. Here is the expression to connect the particles to the null object. Select the particles layer, go to producer, now hold the Alt key and click the stopwatch icon to add the expression. Delete this. Now paste the expression here. Now the X position is connected to the null object. Repeat the process for Y and Z position. Paste the expression. Now change the X to Y and position 0 to 1. Here change the width to height. Now the Y position is also connected to the null object. Again repeat the process for the Z value. Hit the spacebar to preview the animation. Now create a new composition and name it as Heart Thread and change the width to 200 and height to 200. Now bring the heart PNG and make to fit inside the composition. Bring the heart comp to the timeline panel and off the eye for it. Now go to particles and change the values. Radius X to 0.020. Repeat the values. Go to physics. Change the animation to Factalomy. Velocity to 0.01. Gravity to 0. Extra to 1. Now go to particles. Change the particle type to textured square. Go to texture layer and select the heart thread layer. Change the birth size to 0.100, death size to 0.100. Maximum opacity to 100. Change the birth and death color to red. Let's preview and check the animation. Now go to project panel. Bring the heart PNG to the timeline panel and auto trace it. The big circle points out that the animation will start from here. So let's change its position to bottom of the heart. Go to the mask path and select the bottom vertex and right click the mouse button and select set first vertex. Check now. The big circle is changed to the bottom of the heart. Now copy the keyframe and paste it into the null object position. Now delete the hard PNG. Let's preview and check the animation. Now it's animating in the reverse direction. So select all the keyframes and right click, go to the keyframe assistant and select time reverse keyframes. Now again check the animation. Yes, it's look good now. Let's remove the row across time in the keyframes and make it as linear by holding the control key and clicking on it. To extend the keyframes, select all the keyframes and hold the Alt key and drag the last keyframe using the left mouse button. To add a label, press asterisk in the number pad. Double click the label to name it. Go to particles layer and change the birth rate to 0.2, longevity to 4.15. Let's preview and check the animation. Select all the keyframes and copy it and paste it into the last keyframe. Repeat the process until you need. Now select the null object and red particles layer and duplicate it. Rename the red particles to yellow particles. Duplicate the heart red in the project panel and rename it as heart yellow. Bring the heart yellow to the timeline. Double click to enter inside the composition. Add the fill effect and change the color to yellow. Press tab key and go to compound and eye of it. Select the yellow particles and go to the particle and change the texture layer to heart yellow. Change the random seed to 100. Change the birth and death color to yellow. Let's preview and check the animation. Again repeat the process for the cyan particles and star particles. Duplicate the null and yellow particles. Rename it as cyan particles. Duplicate the heart yellow and rename it to the heart cyan. Bring the heart cyan to the timeline panel. Change the fill color to cyan. Eye of the heart cyan layer. Select the cyan particles and go to the particles. Change the texture layer to heart cyan. Change the button death color to cyan. Change the random seed value to 150. Let's preview and check the animation. I can duplicate the null and cyan particles. and rename it as star particles. Select the star particles and go to the particle and change the particle type to star. Now change the birth and death color to yellow. Change the random seed value to 200. Let's preview and check the animation. Recompose all the layers and rename it as heart particles. Again check the animation. Add the turbulent displays to it. Amount to 3. Add expression for the evolution. Time into 100. Add a glow effect to it. Glow threshold to 70. Glow radius 45. And another glow effect and change the glow threshold value to 100. Glow radius to 400. Glow intensity to 0.3. Go to the project panel and bring the BG layer to the timeline. Press N to set the work area end. Let's preview and check the animation. That's it. We are done. Thanks for watching.